evening, my little YouTubables. It's Kevin with the Kevin and Anna Show. And it's Sunday. What is today? September the 6th. I really don't have a lot to show you. So this will probably be a multi-day video. But I did have some sales that I wanted to recap with you. But that's not the exciting part of this video. The exciting part of this video is what I'm showing you in a minute that I got for free. So, sales. Where's the sun? I always forget to keep the sun to my front so it's not blind. So it's blinding me and not blinding you. But in yesterday's video that I posted, I listed 3 blankets, throws, material things that I picked up for clearance at Walmart, and they have the Black Panther actor who just passed away. All 3 of those sold last night for $11.99, $1 more than Walmart was actually charging for them. Somewhere around here you will see the snapshot. So stay tuned and I will show you the exciting news here. I'm back with you. My neighbor Bob was just walking up as I was filming that last clip, and he doesn't want to be on my videos, so I needed to talk with him for a minute. Okay, here's what I'm so excited about, guys. If you have ever went to Home Depot or Lowe's or Walmart to buy bubble wrap, it's costly. Now, just like anything else in the world, you can order it online for cheap. But look what I got for free. I have a contact with the manufacturer. And this is what I came home with. Look at that. That roll. That roll. This roll. Let's come around and look inside from over here. The roll I just showed you, obviously, the big bubbles, as to where this is the little babies, little baby bubbles. And then that roll over there, hopefully the lighting's okay, that's the big bubbles as well. And I think that's been cut and I can break it apart into smaller, am I recording? Yes, I'm recording. Sorry about that. But I think I can break it apart into smaller widths. Can't quite tell yet. But you know, once I get the rolls out and really inspect them, I'll see. If it doesn't, who cares? I just run a knife down the piece size I need and boom, done. That would honestly, I think when you compare it to like the rolls that you can buy in the retail stores, that's got to be over $300 worth of bubble wrap. Now I got to find a place to store it, but that's another dilemma. I'll take the payoff and deal with the dilemma. But I don't get in that part, it's about an hour and a half from me, and I don't get in that part of the state as often as I could. That really doesn't make sense. I don't go down there all that often, but that's enough bubble wrap to last me for quite some time. So yeah, just super stoked about that. How often do you get those kind of opportunities? I've discussed in previous videos how I'm kind of a frugal shipper. You know, I don't want to, I find cardboard boxes that are already, you know, been used, and I repurpose them, recycle them for my own use. And that, from the manufacturer, is scrap. So they plan to, what they do with it is they melt it down, turn it into pellets again, and then they run it back through the machines and create more bubble wrap. But they don't mind at all, you know, for me to come by and pick up that. That to them is like you giving someone a penny, not even a penny. you know, you giving a penny to 30 people for them to split it, you know. So, I mean, it's crazy. But I'm just so excited and so thankful for that because, you know, being a reseller, if I could save myself $300, that's huge, you know. So, hooray! One other item that I've sold is a remote control to a television. I paid 10 cents for it. It did not have the battery back on it. It was lost somewhere down the line. But it was at a church garage sale, and they just had a boatload of remotes for 10 cents each, and I just picked up everything that they had. I think there was a couple that I purposely left behind for some reason. I can't remember. It's not even important. But they've been listed on eBay for several months and haven't sold any yet. There's a picture around here somewhere, or maybe I put it, you know, in a video in you know, 10 seconds ago, or maybe it's coming next. But there's a picture around here to show you the remote. I put free shipping on it. I mean, I'm in at 10 cents. I sold it for like $5.50. It cost me, I think, $2 to ship it. So, I mean, I only made $1 profit on it. But who cares? I had just started getting into, you know, upping my game with reselling. So, you know, I was buying anything and everything, and I still do to a certain degree. But I was buying anything and everything that I could that, you know, I had watched other resellers purchasing, and if I could find it for a good deal, then I would go ahead and buy it, even if I wasn't going to make huge profit on it. I still do that, again, in a lot of ways. So, you know, as a developing kind of part-time but big-time reseller, and that's a stretch to say that, but, you know, I don't mind doing these things. There will come a point in time, you know, as this continues, that I'm not going to touch something that only that I'm not going to touch something that will only make me $2 or $4 or maybe even $10 profit, depending on where I'm at and how I'm scaling this business. But for right now, it's good. I'm okay with it. I'm still excited to get sales, no matter how small. So, yeah. One other thing is, I've got to look at the time. It is 6:30 p.m. I was planning on getting home today and getting started with listing stuff at, like, I was thinking I'd be home around 1 o'clock. Well, I didn't leave my wife's parents' house until after 1. I think I left around 1:30. And then on my way back, again an hour and a half drive, I decided to hit a couple Walmarts that I knew that were right off the interstate and check the clearance aisles. And unfortunately, that was a total bust. Plus, I stopped to get a bite to eat, but that was a total bust. So then I get back here, and Bob comes up. Always good to hang out with him, talk with him, but I couldn't like dial in and focus and get busy like that. I was able to package the 4 cells, which were the 3 Black Panther throws and the remote control, which those guys are right here. Remote, 3 throws, boom, boom, boom. I said boom, boom, boom. So, yeah. So I got that part done, but I haven't listed anything yet. I'm about to get started. I don't think there'll be much for videoing because, unless I show you like what it's actually listed for, because I went through that stuff yesterday. But today and tomorrow, huge listing days, I hope. Sometimes I just burn out and I don't want to do anything, but I'm going to try to focus. I'm going to try to dig in. I'm going to try to knock it out. You guys be good. I'll talk to you sometime. My back's hurting. Standing on this concrete. That is what bachelor life turns into after you get married. No more going out with the guys, none of that kind of stuff. I list items on eBay, and I eat things that I typically wouldn't eat, like mozzarella sticks where the mozzarella came gushing out on the pan, but that's fine with me. I just put it right back on there and keep eating it. So I've been listing a good bit, and I think I may have cut my toe, but I've been listing a good bit and concentrating heavily on hats. You see those camouflage hats? Well, there's various styles in there. So the listing's been a little more, various styles and sizes. So the listing's been a little more cumbersome than just list one hat and put your quantity and sizes in there. Nonetheless, I'm good with what I've done. Let me check the time. Be right back. Sorry about that. That was delicious. I was starving. Still am, but that food will digest. Nonetheless, I don't even know what I was getting ready to tell you. I listed a bunch of hats. Wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be, or I hoped it could be. I've literally, honestly, forgot what I was going to tell you next. But that was delicious mozzarella sticks. So, oh, the time. It is 8:30 p.m. And I think I'm going to push for about another 30 minutes. And at any point in time during this video, I might flash up the listings as to what I've got things going for. So these first 5 hats are very similar. Here's one that's got a mesh back, and obviously the Realtree logo on the front, size large, extra large. $9.99 for all of them. Same hat in a small medium. And this one is a mossy oak, small medium. This one looks very plain, but notice the antlers in the lower right hand corner. That's for fishing. Blue, pretty neat. And these are the knee pads that I bought for contractors for dirt cheap. Then my electrical things that I bought, those are little remote control lights. And then this is a motion light that triggers a lamp to cut on. And then we've got some lugs, nice thick soled dress shoes. Hey, I'm going to switch gears. I'm kind of hatted out. I think I'm going to list some track shoes that I've got over there. I haven't even comped them yet. Not seriously comped them. But we'll see. I'll check them out. I'll let you know. Stay tuned! Well, I've finished listing. And it's for a couple reasons. The biggest reason is because I've been using my phone to take pictures and list. And I was out there working on a listing for shoes, the lugs, and my phone went ching ching ching. You've only got 15% battery left. And I use an old cell phone. Well, old in perspective, when looking at it from the perspective of how quickly they wear out and die and just get outdated. So I think it's probably coming up on, if not 3 years old. So that's archaic. Yeah, maybe a funny thing because I'm an IT guy, but it is what it is. But anyway, yeah, so once it gets to 15%, it goes into a battery saving mode and it is done. And if I don't get it on a charger, it'll be dead in 5 minutes if I'm still trying to use it. So anyway, yeah, I got some more stuff listed. And if I figure it out on my software, I'll post the things here. Again, all things you guys have seen, but so you can see the actual listing itself. And I think that's it for the day. No, that is it for the day. I'm tired. Been a big day. I feel fairly good about what I got accomplished. I tend to set goals sometimes higher than what's really realistic and achievable. But that's alright. I got a good bit done, and I'm happy with that. But I appreciate you guys watching. Wish me luck with these sales, and I will keep you posted on anything that transpires. Tomorrow's another big listing day. I've got all those shirts to list, and I've got just more stuff, so I'll catch up with you then. Take care, have a good one, and talk to you soon.